visionary is a vision. I watch her dancing by the window, and it rips my flesh to ribbons. And the whole world is just ripples in the middle distance. I listen to her hips. I push my kisses to her lips. We move like we were born to move. The night is teeth and pistons. And there is something in this tenderness that makes me want to live and live and live and live. Fire smoke. Her mouth sets free this captive. Come close to me. Free me. Untangle the madness that knots me. You drop to your knees, you crawl across me, you lick your lips softly, it's fire smoke. So go on. Give me 3 days of your body and mine. Time is a blind eye, and I see your mind in my mind's eye. You make me immortal. You take me to space. You are a planet, a place I've never known. Your body is home to rare gods. I kneel at the temple, blown to bits. Gentle, ferocious, we are open. Explosives have nothing compared to these sparks, so please, let's fall apart. And then lie with me breathing in the den of the dark. It's fire smoke. Your mouth sets free this captive. Come close to me. Free me. Let me untangle the madness that knots you. I drop to my knees and I crawl across you. I tell you I've got you. It's fire smoke. The fire rises between us. It makes us get on the wrong trains. It makes us walk the wrong way. It makes strangers smile greetings on Lewisham Way. I bathe in this fire. It warms without burning. It compels without force. And it turns without turning the world. So please, keep your purpose, keep your poise, and keep your journey. I will be by the fire, thinking nothing I've learned can prepare me for everything else that needs learning. Is this how it feels? To feel certain? I don't know. But for so many years now, my love's been a burden, but now comes this fire to cleanse and restore us, to fuel us and calm us and push us both forwards, 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 forward. It said, it's coming to pass. My country's coming apart. The whole thing's becoming such a bumbling farce. Was that a pivotal historical moment we just went stumbling past? Well, here we are, dancing in the rumbling dark. So come a little closer. Give me something real that I can grasp. Give me your beautiful, crumbling heart. Another disaster, catharsis, another half-discarded mirage, another mask slips. I face off with the physical. My head is ringing from the love of the stars. There is too much pretense here, and far too much depends on the fragile wages and the extortionate rents here. We're working every dread day that is given us, feeling like the person we could be, it really isn't us, like we're going to buckle underneath the trouble. Like any minute now, our struggles are going to finish us. And then we smile at all our friends. It's hard. We've got our heads down and our hackles up, our backs against the wall. I can feel you aching. None of this was written in stone. There is nothing we're forbidden to know. And I can feel things changing. Even when I'm weak and I'm breaking, I stand weeping at the train station, because I can see your faces. There's so much peace to be found in people's faces. I saw it roaring. I felt it clawing at my clothes like a grieving friend. It said there are no new beginnings until everybody sees that the old ways need to end. But it's hard to accept that we are all one and the same flesh, given the rampant division between oppressor, complicit, and oppressed. But we are, though. More empathy, less greed, and more respect. All I've got to say has already been said. You heard it from yourself when you were lying in your bed and you couldn't sleep, thinking, couldn't we be doing things differently? I'm listening to every little whisper in the distance, singing hymns, and I can feel things changing, but it's hard. We got our heads down and our hackles up, our backs against the wall. Man, I can feel your hearts racing. None of this was written in stone. The current's fast, but the river moves slow, and I can feel things changing. Even when I'm weak and I'm breaking, I stand weeping at the train station, 'cause I can see your faces. So much peace to be found in people's faces. It's not enough to imagine we'll be happy when we've got enough stuff. All this stuff is blocking us. I'm neat with no chaser. I'm all spirit. But I am sinking, I am sinking, I am sinking. Because my days are not days, but strange symptoms. And this age is our age, but our age is rage sinking to beige. And yes, our children are brave, but their mission is vague. Is your life well lived, or is your life well displayed? I don't have the answers, but I believe there are still things to say. I stare out at my city on another difficult day, and I scream inwardly, when will this change? I'm beginning to fade, but my sanity's saved, because I can see your faces. My sanity's saved every time I look up from my mind and notice people's faces. It's hard. We got our heads down and our hackles up. Our backs against the wall, I can feel your hearts racing. None of this was written in stone. The current's fast, but the river moves slow, and I can feel things changing. Even when I'm weak and I'm breaking, I stand weeping at the train station, 'cause I can see your faces. So much peace to be found in people's faces. I love people.